Welcome to The Short Score, your weekly update of roping news from around the industry, where you can find the latest on the sport from the pro rodeo ranks to the jackpot world. I'm Taylor Vollen, and I'm your host. Welcome back to The Short Score. It's your host, Taylor. I hope you're all enjoying your week and your summer. On today's episode, we're going to do a little catching up with California's Tanner James. Tanner was the 2022 Resistol Rookie of the Year header and currently sits number 23 in the world standings. Tanner and I caught up on his way up to Calgary for the Rocky Mountain Cup, just catching up on how his year's been going, what it's like to have a chance at his first NFR appearance, and his first trip to Canada. This podcast is sponsored by Purina Animal Nutrition with 3 research-backed ration balancers to fill nutritional gaps in your horse's diet. Enrich Plus delivers a concentrated source of protein, vitamins, and minerals without unnecessary calories. Enrich Plus Senior features Active Age prebiotic technology and Outlast supplement for aging easy keepers. Omega Match is rich in omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin E, great for horses without access to green grass. Find a ration balancer for your horse at purinamills.com/ration balancers or visit your local feed store. Just kind of tell me about the year you've had.
Oh, the year I've had. It's been up and down.
Yeah.
For sure. The winter was pretty good to me, and I can't say much about it. I had a pretty decent winter, and going into the summer, was looking forward to it. Started a new partner, new partnership with Wyatt Cox, and that we started about towards the end of spring, right before Reno, and we had some success to a few California rodeos, and then going into the summer, it started off pretty good, and then kind of had his ups and downs so far, but we've happened to win a little bit over the 4th.
Tell me a little bit about how you and Wyatt got hooked up. I mean, I know you guys have known each other for pretty much your whole lives, I'm assuming, but...
Yeah. Well, we were it's kind of funny. We were both in a spot where neither of us were really doing a whole lot with kind of our partners, and I was looking for a new partner and going into the spring rodeos and stuff, and he wanted to wait a little longer and wait till after the spring rodeos. So I just roped with Cole Futrell through the spring rodeos, and then when after the spring, he decided that he wanted to try roping together. So, and we've had success in the past too. You know, at the the California Circuit Finals, and we placed at Red Bluff 2 years ago, and so I mean, we knew we'd probably be a pretty good team. The fact that we've already had some good success just at a few circuit rodeos.
Yeah, I mean, that history's got to help a lot, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So, tell me a little bit more about Calgary. You guys have a full truck. Was that the plan all along, or was that a last minute thing?
No, it was the plan all along.
Gotcha.
Just I'm gonna actually ride. I'm not taking a horse. We only brought 4 horses, but I'm gonna borrow JC Aqua's head horse up there, and then Braden's gonna ride Junior Deeze's head horse. So we kind of I was gonna fly, and I decided at the last minute I just wanted to jump in the rig and just go and just take the road trip with them.
And Wyatt's not going, right?
No, Wyatt's not going.
So who are you roping with?
I'm roping with Clay Clayman. Wyatt actually wasn't actually qualified to go this year, so he didn't. That's why. It's not that I didn't want to rope with him. He wasn't qualified to go. So, and heard that they were dropping down the list a little bit on healers, and he checked in to see if he was even going to be on the alternates list, and I guess he was a little ways down there still.
Yeah. So is this your first time going to Canada, just in general?
Yeah, it's the first time going going to Canada. I've never been to Calgary, so kind of excited.
Yeah, tell me a little bit more about that. I mean, what are you looking forward to most aside from roping, just being up there?
Just to see, I've never been, and I've heard great things about it, and be, I kind of always wanted to go and see it myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I've never been out of the United States before, so it's kind of something new to me.
Is there anything you know about Canada, like food or anything like that, that you're wanting to try up there or see?
No, I don't really know anything about it here that up there.
It's got to be kind of cool too. I mean, you're young and stuff, but like I feel like a lot of people kind of never really knew if this was going to happen. I mean, I know it's not really with the Stampede and stuff, but I mean, is that kind of exciting too for you to get to be a part of that in the first early years?
Yeah, I think so. I like that I'm going to get to go, and maybe, if they ever do move it to the actual big arena, I mean, it'd be cool to be able to just go and experience both of them if the chance ever came.
Right. So looking forward, what does the rest of the year kind of look like?
Pretty busy.
Other than the obvious, I guess.
Pretty busy, honestly. We're trying to make sure our rodeo count is, we're not overdoing our count. So we're kind of just going to a few right now, and then kind of towards the end of the year, there's a lot of good rodeos still in the Northwest worth counting. So we don't want to be too close to running out of rodeos. So
max out, yeah.
We kind of rodeoed pretty hard in the winter between the two of us. So we kind of seem like we're a little bit ahead of our rodeo count.
Right. And you guys are still happy with the partnership?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. It's been going, like I should say it's been going good, but it's been all right. We've put some runs together, so.
Yeah. I figured you should.
Yeah.
So do you feel like, okay, you're Rookie of the Year last year. How do you feel like that kind of shaped you for this year?
And honestly, it gave me a lot of experience on rodeoing and like prepared me for the summer and kind of what I should be looking forward to going into the summer run and everything. So,
right.
As of the winter, like I've never been into a lot of them buildings, so it was kind of all new experience for me. But as of coming out here, other than going to Canada, I mean, we kind of go to the same rodeos each year.
Right.
So kind of just going last year, kind of seeing everything and, knowing what I'm coming into, going into each rodeo, like it's going to be tough everywhere you go. So it's not just a shocker that you show up and somebody's going 3 or 4 or something like that at a rodeo.
This might be a silly question, but you've got a truck full of guys that all rope phenomenal, you and everybody else in there. What difference does that make? And kind of the mood that it sets and everything for the trip up there. I feel like it would be super amped up with who all you guys have in the rig.
Oh yeah, it is. We're over here. We're all amped up about going and pretty excited on how it's going to turn out. I mean, I think like just having those people around you, just going into something like this is like everybody's got so much confidence, so it doesn't feel like there's any reason to be down on it.
Yeah. Gotcha. So last year you ended pretty good too. You ended up 30th in the world, 31st, somewhere around there.
I don't know, like 35th or 34th, 35th.
So it's not necessarily uncharted territory where you're at this year, but I mean, it's even better than last year. How are you feeling about that? Does it feel any different?
Not really. It doesn't feel any different. I know that I still got to go and do my job and turn each steer, but I don't really try to put there's pressure, but I don't really try to put it on me. I just kind of go for what it is. I mean, I don't really put that kind of pressure and really look at it too much. So I still got to go and turn each steer and do my job, to make so that way.
Right.
My positioning, I can not put that pressure. I don't like to put that kind of pressure on me.
No, that's fair.
So
I don't blame you.
I don't really pay attention to it.
Yeah. What do the next few weeks look like? Calgary and then what?
Calgary, and then we leave Calgary and drive straight down to Sheridan
Mm-hmm.
on Thursday, Casper on Friday morning, and then either Casper short round on the 15th or Gunnison, Colorado, and then to Cheyenne and then on to the Utah rodeos, Nampa, Spanish, Ogden.
Gotcha. Perfect.
So, pretty decent.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Really good. Don't forget to follow along with our socials at the Team Roping Journal, as we're going to be bringing you pro rodeo coverage all year long. But I know you already know that, and I don't have to remind you.